Do you feel exhausted in the afternoon, even after a full night of sleep? Do you crave something sweet right after a meal, even when you're completely full? Is your mind foggy, your thirst constant, or your belly fat refusing to budge no matter what you try? These symptoms are not random. They may be signs that your body is overwhelmed by too much sugar and refined carbohydrates. Today, we're going to break this down clearly and simply. You'll learn the 12 most common warning signs of high blood sugar. What is actually happening inside your body when this occurs? The long-term risks if it continues. And finally, a practical, step-by-step plan to bring your blood sugar back into balance. Let's begin with one of the most common signals. 1. The midday energy crash. If you feel drained between 1 and 3 p.m., this is often related to blood sugar. Here's what usually happens. You eat a lunch heavy in refined carbs, bread, pasta, rice, soda, or dessert. Your blood sugar rises quickly. Your body releases insulin to pull that sugar out of your bloodstream. But it works fast, sometimes too fast. Now your brain suddenly feels like it has lost fuel. The result? Yawning, brain fog, low motivation, sudden cravings for more sugar. This is not just getting older. It's a glucose roller coaster. 2. The sugar hangover. Have you ever woken up feeling hungover, even though you didn't drink alcohol? You may notice a mild headache, dry mouth, low energy, mental fog. This often happens after eating processed carbohydrates at night. Refined carbs quickly convert to glucose and can deplete minerals like potassium and magnesium. That leaves you dehydrated, restless overnight, and mentally slow in the morning. 3. Constant thirst and frequent urination. If you're always thirsty, if your mouth feels dry, if you wake up at night to use the bathroom, high blood sugar may be the reason. When glucose builds up in your bloodstream, your kidneys try to flush it out by pulling water with it. So you urinate more. You lose fluids. You feel dehydrated. And if you reach for soda or juice, the cycle starts all over again. 4. Chronic nasal congestion. Sugar and starch can feed certain microbes in your sinuses. This may trigger inflammation and histamine release. You might notice one nostril always blocked. Chronic congestion. Difficulty breathing clearly. Many people report that when they reduce sugar, their breathing improves significantly. 5. Blurry vision. High blood sugar affects the tiny blood vessels in your eyes. Excess glucose pulls fluid into the lens of the eye, temporarily changing its shape. This alters how light hits your retina. The result can be temporary blurry vision, an early warning sign that your blood sugar may be elevated. 6. Puffy face or fluid retention. Processed carbs can cause potassium loss and sodium retention. This leads to fluid buildup between cells. You may notice puffy cheeks, swelling under the chin, facial bloating. Restoring mineral balance and hydration can often improve this quickly. 7. Intense sweet cravings after meals. If you crave dessert even when you're full, insulin resistance may be developing. When cells are repeatedly overloaded with glucose, they become less responsive to insulin. They stop accepting fuel efficiently. So your body sends the signal. More sugar. And the cycle continues. 8. Hunger between meals. A metabolically healthy person can go from meal to meal without constant snacking. If you feel hungry every 2 hours, your cells may not be accessing fuel properly. You may have plenty of energy stored, but your cells can't use it efficiently. That leads to more hunger. 9. Pounding heart or muscle weakness. After heavy carb meals, you may feel your heart beating harder than usual, weakness climbing stairs, muscle fatigue. Excess sugar can deplete potassium and magnesium, 2 minerals essential for proper heart rhythm and muscle function. 10. Red or bleeding gums. High carb intake can interfere with vitamin C absorption. It also feeds harmful bacteria in the mouth. This increases inflammation and may lead to gum sensitivity, bleeding, or cavities over time. 11. White coating on the tongue. Certain yeasts, like Candida, thrive on sugar. Excess carbohydrates may promote fungal overgrowth. One visible sign can be a white coating on the tongue. 12. Chronic brain fog. High blood sugar depletes vitamin B1 and important electrolytes needed for energy production. Your brain becomes underfueled and inflamed. You may feel mentally slow, unfocused, forgetful, exhausted even after sleep. Stress can worsen this by raising cortisol, which disrupts blood sugar regulation even further. Long-term warning signs. If high blood sugar continues for years, more serious symptoms may develop. These can include anxiety or racing thoughts, darkened skin patches around the neck or underarms, tingling in the hands or feet, frequent infections, waking at 3 a.m. due to blood sugar crashes. If ignored, this pattern can progress toward type 2 diabetes. But here's the encouraging part. You can reverse this trend. How to normalize blood sugar. Let's walk through a simple 4-step plan. Step 1. Prioritize protein and healthy fats. Reduce foods that spike blood sugar quickly. Bread, pasta, rice, cereal, soda, fruit juice, pastries. Replace them with stabilizing options. Eggs, poultry, beef or lamb, salmon and sardines, Brazil nuts and pecans, extra virgin olive oil, avocados. Aim for under 100 grams of carbs daily. If pre-diabetic, consider under 50 grams. Step 2. Add supportive tools. Start your morning with a simple mineral drink. 12 ounces of water, juice of 1 lemon, a pinch of sea salt. This supports hydration and insulin sensitivity. Consider apple cider vinegar before meals to slow sugar absorption. Berberine is an herbal compound studied for blood sugar support. Intermittent fasting, eating within an 8-hour window, can reduce insulin spikes. Increase soluble fiber from leafy greens, vegetables, chia seeds, and berries. Step 3. Improve sleep. Poor sleep raises cortisol. Cortisol blocks proper glucose absorption. This worsens cravings the next day. Support sleep with magnesium glycinate before bed. Increase B vitamins through nutritional yeast. Eat potassium-rich foods like avocado. Step 4. Use blood sugar-friendly spices. Cook regularly with cinnamon, turmeric, ginger, fenugreek, garlic, cloves, cumin. These spices naturally support insulin sensitivity. Most people don't overeat sugar intentionally. They're caught in a cycle. Craving, spike, crash, repeat. But once you stabilize your blood sugar, everything changes. Your energy becomes steady. Cravings decrease. Your thinking becomes clearer. Focus on protein. Reduce refined carbs. Sleep deeply. Support your minerals. Your body wants balance. Give it the tools, and it will respond. If you found this helpful, subscribe, leave a comment below, and let me know which symptom you've experienced.